Why am I feeling stuck? Well, the answer is so why do we feel stuck, right? There can be a lot of reasons why individually we get stuck, but one big reason why we get stuck is because we lose clarity. And as Tony Robbins would say, clarity is our power, right? So what is one important piece of getting your clarity, i.e. your power back? Well, it's really, really important that you understand not only where you are, but who you are, because guess what? Newsflash, you probably are not the same person that you were even a month ago, much less 10 years ago, right? So it's really important. This is like setting your GPS. The best GPS in the world cannot help you get to your destination if you will not let it access your current location, right? So really checking in right here, right now to get crystal clear on not only where you are, but who you are has been one of the game-changing things for some of the hundreds of clients that I have worked with. And it looks like this. It looks like being able to, with absolute clarity, create a list, or we like to do a map in several of these categories. First, what are you passionate about? What do you love? What do you love doing? Well, the tricky part here is that for many people, they can name maybe 5, maybe 7 things. If you're really good, sometimes you get around 8 or 9. Well, guess what? There are so many super juicy things in your blind spot. That's why it's really, really valuable often to get a mentor or a really great coach or someone who knows you really well to help you extract some of those things that might be hidden in that blind spot. But however you do it, getting to know what you're passionate about, and that can be a concept. It's not simply just something you're doing. It can be an idea, a principle. So what do you love? What do you love doing? And what are you passionate about? That's category number 1. Category number 2, what are your skills? What are your gifts? What are your natural talents? And yes, what do people think are your superpowers? Again, this can be super tough, especially for we women. We women have a tendency sometimes to feel like we're being arrogant or that she thinks she's all that if we take ownership. But surprise, mic drop moment, is that when we will actually be bold enough to take ownership of our skills, our greatness, and then we kind of move beyond the judgment zone and we allow those around us to have their own greatnesses as well. And when we take my greatness and your greatness and your greatness and we put it all together, then we have the reach of something infinitely bigger than we could ever do on ourselves. So that's the second category, or basically the skills. The third, your experiences. Take time to take a look back. What are the experiences that really make you who you are? Some of these are going to be great experiences. Others will be what I call anti-mentor experiences, right? These are the moments where you know absolutely beyond any doubt, I do not want to be like that, or I never want to experience that again, or I never want to have that dream taken from me again, right? What are those moments, those experiences, those mentors and anti-mentors who have impacted the way that you stand, where you stand right here, right now? The next category are what are your must-haves? And again, those are the must-haves from where you stand right now. Must-haves can change. Expect them to change because you're growing, you're expanding, you're accomplishing things. You are, yes, transforming, right? And then the next category, now that we've identified what are your must-haves, meaning things that really make it that much easier for me to show up as the best version of myself. How about your nice ifs? What are your nice ifs? These are the things where you really use your imagination, not for worry, not for fear, but really envisioning. This is the bold, oh my gosh, I'm almost afraid to say it out loud because it sounds so big. This is where, wouldn't it be nice if I could take my passion for women's education and turn it into a $1 billion foundation where I have Oprah on my speed dial, right? It's things like that, where I win the Nobel Prize, wouldn't it be nice if I have gone to space by the time I'm 50 years old? What are your wouldn't it be nice ifs, right? And then last but not least, your mission. What can you look back? If you were to say, I want to have accomplished 3 missions, big, bold missions, again, in my life, what might those look like? And maybe you're not crystal clear on those yet. Maybe that, again, that's another place that you might need a mentor or coach to really help you start to flush that out. But at least start exercising that part of your brain. Because when you start getting clear on not only where you are, but who you are, then you start to have the data that you need. You start to understand your why, as they say, and not only your big why, but your epic who. That epic who you are already right here, right now, before you've transformed, before you've improved, that epic you that is ready for that next epic chapter of your life moving forward. So I'm Meredith Alexander. If you'd like more tips like that, come join our Facebook group. We'll put the link below. And otherwise, subscribe to this station or channel or whatever they call it, right? Go ahead, subscribe. If you know of someone who might enjoy these tips, then absolutely go ahead, click that little subscribe button and join us on Facebook and go out and do something epic, all right? See you next time. Bye for now.